Welcome!
Coverbunker guys, Caius here. Sorry for not posting videos the last days, I was sick with C19, but I'm fine now and back on track, so let's start the video. This is the team I highly recommended to clear all 3 stages of the bird, with nearly no RNG. If you don't have Megelda, you can use Green Gopher instead and it will still work. I use a attack crit damage set on Arthur. The reason why I do that is his ulti is 6-6 and he can deal a lot of damage. If you don't have him 6-6 or you don't have him SR6, use HP def set, doesn't matter that much. Also I use a attack crit damage set on melee. Maxed attack substats for maximum damage. If you can buy his attack cosmetics, I would say do it. Megelda also wears a attack crit damage set. I mixed her substats with attack and crit chance. If you haven't already known, her heal can crit. It's really good for the overall heal income. Matrona wears a HP def set. Not crazy. Maxed HP, substats and resistance on the def parts. Don't use Tarmiel on Matrona, it's really bad to do that, because if she has too much remaining HP, the overall healing come from her passive is really bad for the team. So better use him on Megelda. If she heals to full, she get the stacks from her passive and overall she will deal more damage and the healing will be better. So use Zariel on Traitor Melee if you have him. This is the best card set to use with this team. 5% more damage from every attack skill, also includes the ultis. So if you don't have it, use the Ragnarok set or the damage reduction set from Halloween. Let's start with the first stage. It's very simple. I always using Matrona Taunt, 2 weakest single target attacks and the AoE attack from Arthur. It's the weakest card. So if you have room in your play, dump it. The strategy is very simple. Try to save as many single target attacks from melee as you can. It will help a lot in phase 4, I will explain that later. If you got damaged and you have drawn another heal card, you can use it, but I decided not to use it here because the damage wasn't that great. Again, 2 single targeted attacks, and once your melee passive is stacked to 5, you can use his AoE cards. Even the bronze card deal a lot of damage. It's very simple. So here is the heal for the Megelda stack. There is it. Try to get as many stacks as you can. Melee single target attack is amplify damage, so if you have 10 stacks on him till you reach phase 4, it will be a lot easier. Damage from the bird isn't that great, there is patience, so this combination is really good for sustain. Again, 2 single target attacks to stack the passive and dumping the AoE cards. So phase 1, phase 2 is done. Like I said, very simple. Phase 3 could be a problem. He has a glance attack in phase 3, so try to use a Matrona taunt if you have. So the first attack will cleanse Matrona and hopefully not cleanse melee. Let's have a look. Yeah, like I said, the first cleanse on Matrona, so her taunt is gone. The second attack on Arthur, not really a problem. He wears attack crit damage set, so even with that set he is really tanky. Yeah, use heal cards as often as you can. And the 2 single target attacks. That was close. Sometimes it could be better to wait a turn more if you have not that much melee cards on your hand. Phase 3 could suck if he cleanse melee. You need his stacks for phase 4 to deal damage with the amplify cards. The bird also gets his first damage cap in phase 3. That means you need at least 4 attacks to kill him. The same in phase 4. He has a damage cap, high resistance and high defense. That's why it's such a problem for a lot of players to kill him here. Try to deal damage every turn. If you don't do that, you will get a Grey bleed debuff. You can't cleanse the debuff. When the debuff ticks, it deals crazy damage. You're nearly dead after the tick. You may be able to finish phase 4 after the tick, but you definitely will not be able to beat stage 2. Maybe if you have a maxed out Matrona and you can patient the AoE in stage 2, phase 1, then you have a chance. But most of the players can't do that. I got really lucky here with the cards. Let's finish this phase and I will show you another option in phase 4. This is the run with the debuff. It's not a bleed debuff, it's a corrosion debuff, sorry for that. If you don't deal damage, so it appears. Let's wait for the damage so you can see it. It's huge. I think it's 90% of the max HP you have. Even if you attack this turn, it will tick, yeah. Like I said, you may be able to clear phase 4 here, but you definitely won't be able to clear phase 1 and stage 2. So at this point would be a reset. The debuff ticks multiple times and we are dead. This is the second strategy for phase 4. This may be better if you have not that great attack stats on melee or the ultis are not that great. Miguel the ulti is great here, use it if you have it. Try to deal damage every turn. You can see the buff on top of his remaining HP. Once this is gone, you are able to deal more damage. Yeah, even if you have no taunt on Matrona, Arthur can tank this easily. If you have the taunt cards, use it. Try to focus on a max draw, like I did in this turn. So the AoE from melee also deal damage. It's not much, but it's enough. It's enough to not get the corrosion debuff. So we got the heal. So keep in mind, once the buff from the bird is gone, you are heal sealed. So save the heal for this turn, heal up and try to deal a little bit of damage. I save the silver card from melee for the next turn. So Was not bad at all. He patients the ulti, no problem. Okay, now we will get the heal seal and he get the attack buff. It's not a huge attack buff. Yeah, even patience, even with the buff, it's patience. So, yeah, we draw a lot of shitty cards. This is a good thing to show. So even if you draw bad, you can finish this. This was a misplay from me. I should have focused on the ulti. But yeah, still no problem. If you have a high Arthur ulti, you can deal damage with the ulti now. After his buff is gone. So let's see. The damage is not really high from the bird. And even with this remaining HP on Matrona, you are able to beat stage 2. Yeah, and that's it. The bird also gains some new passives on some phases. You can see it on the picture. This is stage 1 phase 3. If you play this team combination, then it doesn't really matter. If you have still problems with the bird, you can join my Discord. The link is in the description and I will try to do my best to help you. If you haven't already, please subscribe and help me to grow. And I will see you in the next video.